It's very new for me. When I first got into this room, I was very impressed with the colors and very comfy chairs, very good tables, and very high-tech savvy. I think this is very cool.
It's very laid back, very kind of approachable, and
very hands-on.
Yeah, very collaborative, like with friends.
I think it's a really nice room. It's really innovative and creative.
I like the way we can all work together on something within the class time, not just have to find our own time out of class.
It's a guaranteed amount of time that we have every week to kind of collect together as a group.
We do most of our readings outside of class before, and then we do a test at the start of the class to make sure that we've learned everything that we need. And then we usually spend the rest of the class working as a group on our project and trying to apply all the things that we learned.
It's much more entertaining and interesting, and I find that the knowledge sticks a bit easier compared to sitting through a 2-hour lecture and then going home and having to do the tutorial and essentially relearning the content because you weren't paying attention to the lecture. This is a much more efficient approach, and it makes more for collaborative learning.
Like Michael said, you've got to relearn it. So when you're here and you're kind of implementing it straight away, it drives you a bit more to do your work because you're doing it in the moment. The second you learn it, you're implementing it straight away.
Well, I think we definitely do a lot more work, and I think there's a lot of engagement between the lecturer and the students. So that's probably, I would say, more so than in more traditional spaces.
Yeah, it's good because you don't just sit there and waiting for the information and go and try to find it.
It's just really fun, like you talk to different people. If someone doesn't know something, someone else will know it. So we kind of learn off each other.
It's good because we're teaching ourselves and we're having problems. So we're asking our colleagues first.
Whether it be something creative or something financial, all of us see it in a different way.
Perfect example is Marina does kind of commerce and stuff, so when it came to our pitch, she kind of took on the financials of it, and Nathan, being from architecture, has got a design mind, so we had a little design mascot for our brand, so he did that. So all the different kind of fields contribute. Not only that, it's different mindsets. Everyone thinks in different ways, and you get a whole broader idea, so it's really good.
So it's really great in the fact that we actually have to collaborate together, that we are facing each other. In terms of interaction as well, like the lecturer coming around and actually coming to talk to us and see about it instead of standing right at the front. So it works well. The assessments are quite frequent but small in value, so there's not too much weight placed on any one assessment, which I think is really, really helpful, especially when you have a group work-based a course.
I do engineering, so to not have a final exam is pretty weird.
It sort of takes a lot of the pressure off. If you have too many exams going on at once, it sort of can get impossible for students to work on them appropriately.
And that's actually a good point, because a lot of my other courses sort of seem to ramp up the amount of assessments that we have to hand in between weeks 6 and 12, whereas this is almost the opposite. We've had a lot of stuff due, like even in the second week, when other classes we didn't have much going on. So it seems like it's pretty full on, but actually it's almost more relaxed, and it gives us more time in other subjects to focus on that.
It teaches us some really great life skills as well, like even the fact if we wanted to put ourselves out there later on with entrepreneurship and stuff, it's really good grounding of it.
I think the flip concept of sort of us doing the lecture material outside of class is actually really beneficial, and it feels like we're not wasting class time. We're doing stuff that we could otherwise do at home.
Yeah, so that collaborative learning aspect, I think it's good. Flip the classroom type of hearing. I think the standard tutorial and lecture type learning is getting very stagnant. I really like this approach.
A lot of people come to uni and they don't really think about making friendships, but doing group work where you don't really know people too well, you do get to know them, and you sort of do extend this outside of class.
It's very, very modern, very progressive, so that's why I really like this one.
I think this is my favourite course so far out of this semester.
This is quite exciting to come to compared to the others.
It's been a pretty good experience so far.
Yeah, it's cool.
Told about it by some international students that did it last year, and they said make sure you do this course before you go. So I'm actually here this semester because I wanted to do this course.
It's definitely improved the learning environment, and I mean at the basis of it, that's what we're here to do. So if you can do that, then solid. Yeah.